Que no lo introduciste.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious, bro.
That shit looked like...
Yo, so apparently there was two congressmen of the Mexican government that got into it at the Congress, I guess, whatever, the Senate, the hearing, whatever, their equivalent. And because of they were arguing about the U.S. government involvement in Mexican cartels and the U.S. government.
So wait, is the U.S. trying to stop the cartels, or is it like they're interfering?
I mean, yeah, they've actually declared
a war against
cartels, but they also declare them terrorists. Like certain cartels, they're already been declared. They really declare them terrorists, which allows the U.S. to say, to say, I really don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them, no matter what, because they're terrorists. So they don't really need permission from anybody. They still need permission from
the U.S. don't need permission, so they can just walk in.
No, I mean, you still be polite and ask them. You
have to go through certain paths.
Yeah, like you still like the United Nations. Yeah, some bull. Yeah, we pay them. We pay them bitches. America, we pay them bitches off. And basically we're just gonna bomb the shit out of them motherfuckers, and gonna be lit.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like the people that were mad are probably working for the cartel.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Let's be honest.
And that's a major problem, because
Mexico is bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the cartels are involved in the government at a very high level. So, that's why by the U.S. declaring certain cartels from Mexico, from Venezuela, all over the terrorist organizations. It kind of like, all right, I don't really need your government's permission. I'm just gonna go in here and handle my business.
That bomber.
That
bomber just boom. Nobody knows.
Ni los papás de ellos van a ver que.
This is the video.
Bro, that shit was hilarious though.
Bro.
The way they were just slapping. Look. I feel look at the old guy though. He didn't want no parts after this to watch.
Te parto tu madre, güey. Te parto tu madre.
Watch. Look at him.
Toma.
Well, we know what side he's in.
Bro.
Diablo, hasta le dio el tiempo que estaba en el piso.
Yo, it's crazy.
Look. Jesus. Why does that guy that's pointing look like JD Vance?
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Why are you so pissed though?
That's what I'm saying. It makes you look guilty. It's not very good optics. So what do you guys think about that? Should we bond them or not? Should we bond them shit out of them or what?
All right. My opinion is the U.S. should not be involved in other countries' business.
I agree with that.
Like, we should not be the policing other.
We shouldn't be the world police.
We shouldn't. But Mexico.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Termina.
Mexico and the U.S. have been involved for years, and Mexico has been diminishing the U.S. for years with violence and the drugs that come in through the border. So it's like, I see that point of view of like, if we want to get involved with that and stop what's happening here, go for it. But con todo, there's always a way to do things,
Bomb them shit.
But like with these people, these are freaking high level criminals. They don't give a fuck. If they don't give a fuck about their own people, imagine us. They hate us twice as much. They're probably gang up all together just to get at us.
And the main thing is also, to add to your point, is like the U.S. is their biggest market to distribute illegal drugs. So, hey, you're destroying my country. You're destroying my community. If you go to Philly, some of the streets,
bro,
with zombies, bro. Like literally, people just like standing just like this.
Like God forbid somebody comes over here and tries to put order in people's lives.
Bro, like, that's the thing. So, like, tú estás jodiendo mi comunidad, my people, and you think I'm going to let you, and you're right next door to me, and I'm not going to do shit about it? Oh, fuck you, buddy.
Pero este problema has been going on for years, though. Like,
but that's the thing.
That's because it's been going on for years. Doesn't mean it's still right.
Pero lo que estoy diciendo es que, like, it's going to be a problem that's going to be ongoing. No matter how much you try to end a cartel. If you destroy one cartel, another one pops up 3 weeks later. Haciendo lo mismo.
What's that country where they made the big ass jail?
El Salvador.
If you do some shit like that, you just go and just sweep
Nah,
everybody.
bro, you send them all over there, bro.
You just sweep everybody.
Hablando de eso, y'all heard about him, his proposal to turn all of the Central America countries into one country under his leadership.
Oh, that dude is hard as fuck.
I see him do it. I can see him do it.
You gotta admire his fucking creativity.
Oh, he got some fucking nuts on him.
You gotta admire.
Yeah, and that's why he got reelected. People love him.
Bro,
People love him.
different.
Well,
Like, once you start getting those criminals
He's
out,
getting rid of the term limit in his country, so he's technically gonna keep running.
Yeah, but like the people voted for that. You know, like because like once you get rid of the most dangerous gang in the world, which is MS-13.
Is he?
Yeah, like he's one of the most one of the most dangerous gangs in the world, MS-13. And his country was flooded with gang members and violence and murders and all that. He locked them all up. It's like, yo, you think because you're in jail you're gonna be running shit? I'll starve you to death, but like, and then they started walking that narrow line, like.
Pero pregunta para ti. Yes, the way his method is to keep his people safe and all that other stuff. Pero do you think his methods are a little too extreme?
Nope.
Bro, there's no other way.
With them, no. Like there's certain, okay, there's claro, you can, if si alguien te da una galleta, you can just come with a fucking gun and shoot him. Like there's a reciprocal response to somebody's action. What is that saying? Every action gets a reaction or something like that. So
I can't get over you in the fucking glasses.
El tipo está metido en su flow. Déjalo tranquilo. No, but I feel like those gang
I'm about to
members.
come up big ass chains next week.
Yeah.
Damn.
Halloween, prepárate.
Y dos aretes.
Espérate, perdón. Hablando de eso, are we doing the Halloween episode?
We could wear a costume.
Yo quiero.
Yeah.
Dale, perdón.
Diablo, do el flow. Now I gotta do edits here.
Perdóname a mí.
Bro, now I gotta put edits of Ellie Disruption.
Por eso es. Que no, los views no suben.
Yo.
Por eso es que los views no suben.
Dale,
No, but like I feel like every action gets an equal or even a more severe reaction. So, si tú vienes y you're a gang member like MS-13 and you murder people, you kidnap family members, toda esa vaina, drug dealings, arm dealings, toda esa vaina. Yo, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get you in line. Within reason. I think they were like trying to like test him, like, hey, how far will you go? Like, he literally he walked into the person and was like, I will let you starve to death. He looked him straight in the eye.
Who is this?
The president of El Salvador.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bukele. I think his name is Bukele.
That's tough.
He's like, he looked him straight in the eye. I was like, I will literally starve you to death. Just because you're in prison doesn't mean I have to take care of you. I will literally starve you to death.
So there were people feeling bad for their prisoners.
Yeah.
No.
There were some people.
Who are the people?
What is this world?
So it was people
From here, I bet.
from other countries. They were saying,
Bro,
you're
Bro, what are we doing,
You remember that the fucking esta la mierda que me da fucking pica a mí. Loco, we send an immigrant to El Salvador. He was here illegally. Y lo mandan para El Salvador, blah, blah, blah. One of our congressmen took a fucking private jet to the fucking Salvador to see this one person, to make sure, to bring him back to the U.S., to make sure he was okay, bring him back to the U.S. because he was like deported illegally, even though he was here illegally, or whatever. Went to El Salvador to see this immigrant and make sure he was okay and all this and that, and because he didn't want to be, he shouldn't be at that prison because he didn't do nothing, blah, blah, toda esa vaina. Y when he was there, se tiró una foto con el tipo de que comiendo en un restaurante, the congressman, fucking slimeball. I think he brought him back. I don't know if he brought him back or left him there. I don't know.
He's back, but they're threatening to deport him to Uganda.
They're like,
Jesus, Uganda.
like, bro, you got
Uganda. Why Uganda?
You got shit like that. Like,
that's one of the countries that Trump has to deal with to ship people that he's deporting.
Uganda.
No, it's crazy though. Like,
Let's say to the other side of the fucking world so you'll come back.
yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, you got people in Congress wasting time and money on bullshit like that. Like, esa mierda, loco. Like, yeah, I feel like
Bro, there were people that
radical shit,
There
bro.
were
Si tú
people
matas uno, te tengo que matar y ya.
Obviously, you got to care for a human life because a human life is a human life, no matter what. Pero if that other human life does not give any shits about yours or anybody else's, raping little girls, killing people, selling drugs, destroying communities, why should we feel bad for that person?
There were people that compared it to like the Holocaust.
Yeah, like
What?
So,
The jail cell in El Salvador.
so like
Oh, yeah.
they've I saw some shit, I think it was on Univision, that they were showing like how they literally have them
years, bro.
like in the morning they line them up in rows with their heads down with their hands behind their backs. And that's literally their morning
Bro,
routine.
you gotta show order some way.
The only problem I see was that is who's auditing the jail or the people arresting the people, because not for nothing, a little racism can be in there.
That's
Or
what
profiling.
that's what like a lot of the other countries are saying. They're like, all right, yes, you're doing a service for your country because you're removing the criminals and people that have been terrorizing your citizens, but at the same time, they're like, all right, you're doing this, but let's say one day you're like, oh, that's not enough. Let me kick it up a notch. Like you're going to a place where you're kind of becoming a murderer yourself by killing. Yes, they're criminals, but at the same time, there's a difference between, using law and order and due process and just, becoming the executioner and the judge and everything and deeming like, oh, you're selling drugs, that means you're dead.
That's not our problem.
No, I mean,
Pero that's the thing.
I mean, like, dale.
That's the thing. People love to imitate other people. Him doing that, another president is going to be like, diablo, eso trabaja, déjame yo hacerlo en el país mío, pero let me kick it up a notch.
Nah, it's more of a case by case basis because you got to look their situation. They were in a very unique situation where their country was flooded and basically the HQ of one of the most dangerous gangs in the world, MS-13, which is Mara, Salvatrucha, some shit like that, which is they're from El Salvador.
Habla bien. Ahorita no agarran.
No, that's true. So if you look at the murder rates per capita for El Salvador before he got elected and now, you're like, oh shit, like this is a big difference. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I know it's a huge drop off in crime and criminal activity. ¿Y qué te iba a decir?
No, yo iba a preguntar algo, pero te lo voy a dejar pasar porque tú.
Bébete tu jugo.
Bébete tu jugo.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I feel like their situation was very unique because there was a lot of crime that was happening in their country. So he had to take a hand. And honestamente, loco, la gente no le importa. See, if the streets are safe and ellos pueden comprar comida y que estén todos tranquilos, that's what they're gonna care.
Yeah.
Si ellos pueden vivir tranquilo y comprar su cosita y estar en su casa y tener su cosa y que no tengan miedo de que salir a la calle. That's what you do to keep people happy. And
well, you definitely see it around the world too. Like people don't want to follow rules and feel like it's an attack against them when they're forced to follow the rules.
Bro, yes, man.
That doesn't make any sense.
Pero pregunta, en países así como El Salvador, the Central America, South America,
Uganda,
even fucking in DR, Haiti, Puerto Rico, también tiene que ser el gobierno también, porque hay, like how you said, you have some of these elected officials that, que tú le das un par de chelitos y empiezan to look the other way, and that's when the corruption starts, and these gangs start to fucking take advantage of it. Because you start getting people that they train them. It happens even here. Like you get people that go, like gang members, they get sent to the army and they learn how to be tactical, how to use weapons. And then they bring that shit back and teach their people. Mm-hmm. So you have these people, you place them in specific places of power and it benefits them. it has to be a give and take. Like your government has to be accountable for themselves and make sure that your citizens are safe and you're doing your due diligence to make sure that you weed out the corruption within your government. Because yes,
that's what my question was about. Like, who's auditing the people that arrest the people on the streets or whatever?
Is his government? That's about it. And what he says is what goes.
But it's also hard to really know like if they're a gang member or not.
I mean, most of them have like MS. Literally, they have MS-13 tatted on their.
But let's say you're not like. You don't have nothing in that, but you're still, you know.
No, yeah, of course it'll be harder, but unless you get caught red-handed, right? Like with your hand in the cookie jar. But like, yeah, like I said, like there's a lot of instances where, again, another reason why Trump was like, I'm declaring them as terrorist organizations because there's people that went to that trained with our military and trained with the Green Berets and the Rangers and the Marines and learn all the secrets.
Come on, it's serious.
And learn not all the secrets, all the skills and all the traits. They took it back to Mexico and in general, like back to the organizations and started teaching other people how to do the same thing. So it's like you got a lot of these cartels are very like world armed and
they're organized.
They're organized. They're like a mini army. So it's like
not even
you can't deal with those people with fucking regular police.
Not even that.
They're saying, bro.
Bomb that shit, yo. Bomb that shit. Yo.
They're set up.
Yo estoy esperando que yo me levante, loco. Dije, Trump le bajó 12 bombas. Una arriba de otra. Loco, me tienes harto ya.
Ajá. Y después se aparece otra.
12 más.
It's gonna be never ending. That's the thing.
No, but I feel like they because like okay, that's the thing. The same thing with people here and pushing the limits of and the boundaries of justice and law and taking advantage of it. Okay, there's there's freedom of speech. There's freedom. There's you have all the amendments. Right to bear arms. Toda la vaina, ¿verdad? But there's people that take advantage of that and they push the limits. So like. Those cartels, they push your limits because nobody before, I believe, has ever declared them a terrorist organization or even used. I don't think any U.S. president classified them as that, or even use any like any military force to deal with them.
Ronald Reagan did in those times with Escobar.
Imagínate.
Colombia.
Well, yeah. He was
and then the Mexican cartel when they killed Quique Hernandez.
Well,
no, but it happened. The guy was a DEA agent.
Oh, that's when the U.S. went in too.
Yeah,
like they went in.
He was a DEA agent in Mexico. Yeah. They tortured him and killed him. That's when the USA was like, all right.
I think I saw a show regarding this. So like, you got like, sometimes you got to remind them like, hey, I'll let you, you're like a dog. You're like a dog on a leash. There's so much leash I'm going to give you. After a while, if you keep pulling, I'm going to pull you back. I'm like, nope, come back in. Nah, we're not going to allow that shit. Because if you let them roam free, this is gonna eat you up, and they don't care. But they don't care about us. They don't care about family. They don't care about human beings. They just care about making money
and their money.
Making money.
That money is crazy.
Millions and billions of dollars a week, and it's ridiculous. It's like they just care about making money.
They're literally a Fortune 500.
And that's also a big reason too why the U.S. is mad too, because they're making mad money off of them too.
So they can't tax it,
bro. Like we'll let you roll if you give us a 35% of the top.
I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah.